Happy Monday, everyone.
How's it going out there in Isolationville?
Right.
You doing all right, hanging in there?
We sure hope so. This is business as usual.
With an asterisk, meaning stay safe. Keep working, but stay safe.
That's right. And we've got a special message for you because it's Monday. But first, a question.
Day 22.
Oh, my.
This is our fourth week. Let me ask you about last week. Did any of you experience last week kind of getting away from you when it comes to work? Possibly. Well, we want to remind you of a tool that Floyd gave us to help us keep our head in the game and stay on track with both our work and our personal life.
Yeah, if you spent the week cleaning your sock drawer or vacuuming out your car or something.
All of my t-shirts are in the same direction.
Well, that's lovely. It won't last long. And that's the thing, we can do that endlessly. And yet, how are we going to generate income? How are we going to serve the needs of our clients? Are we just, hiding under the bed again? And we've had enough of that. Don't you agree? So this can be a productive work week, but only if you employ this tool, this Floyd Wickman invented tool.
Yeah, when the going gets tough, the week get going and the tough get back to doing Smart Week.
There we go.
That? Yes. When do you need Smart Week, Mary?
When you need a Smart Week.
That's what Floyd says. You need it when you need it. That's when you do it. So we need it now, especially those of us who have children at home or spouses at home or grandma and grandpa stuck with us or Aunt Edna. Who knows who's in your house? But it's more important than ever this week to separate business and personal, and you do that with Smart Week.
So get a hold of your manual because there's probably one in there. Get a hold of your Floyd Wickman team trainer who could send you a PDF version. Mm-hmm. Email us or open up a planner that you haven't looked at in a few weeks. Doesn't matter the format you use. You could use your phone. You can use your computer.
Sure.
But decide this week, I'm going to be effective and I'm going to do Smart Week. So I thought what we should do is a little bit of a review in case it's been a little while since you were in a program. How do you go about doing a Smart Week? Because it's really important that you do the steps in the right order.
And you probably will be doing them with the other people in your life.
Yeah.
Getting them on board, especially if you have money-making activities to do. So as Mary said, there's 3 steps, 3 parts, 3 ingredients, whatever you want to call them. Step 1, first, you take out your Smart Week and you block out all of your commitments, everything you've already committed to.
Right.
Start time, end time. That's what block out means.
That's right. So take a look at the commitments that you've made. Because we live by a set of core values, we do what we say we will do. Sometimes more, just never less. That's right. So if you promised that this is the week we were going to play an all-day Monopoly day, or we're going to finish that puzzle we were working as a family on, then let's plan it in so that we don't end up doing it all day, every single day.
Yeah. And then once you block out everything, and of course you start with that to make sure it all fits in, mm-hmm. Then you plan your downtime, your off time, your time away from work, just for you.
That's harder to do when you're home and with all the people you're quarantined with.
And it's more important than ever.
And it's more important. So those of you that are homeschooling kids right now, when are you doing that? Have you figured out a way to accomplish your work and supervise those children? Are you working in blocks of time? Because that's the secret to that. Mm-hmm. Our kids aren't going to sit there for 4 or 5 hours unsupervised.
That's not a good idea.
That's right.
So we block out commitments, then we block out time off, mm-hmm. Then we block out 590-10s, your prospecting time and your callback time.
And we recommend 2 90-minute blocks of prospecting this next week. Some of you owe us a couple from the last few weeks here, so get those 2 in this week. No excuses. We're going to talk to people for 2 90-minute blocks this week. Commit right now.
Yeah. Leave little flex time in between commitments, mm-hmm. because things happen, little accidents happen sometimes. And then we go to part 2 of Smart Week. And this look familiar, I hope? Yes! We all live in a yellow, pink, and green. That's right. Green for money-making activities.
Right.
Yellow for busy work.
Right?
Pink for personal. That's right. And why do we color code? Well, we color code to make sure we have a balance.
Right.
And Floyd discovered for us that if you take your Smart Week and put it at a distance, maybe across the room, and look at it from a bird's eye view, then you'll know if you're getting some balance in your week.
That's right. Is there enough green or is it all pink and yellow? So let's make sure we get that green in this week. And by the way, Google lets us color code too, so you don't have to have highlighters at home. You can do it anyway. And the third component of a Smart Week.
The most important one, you've probably got a to-do list that's fairly long. Might even have some household chores on it.
Right.
But what you want to do is take a look at it and think, what's important? What's going to get me to my goal? And pick just 5. Write those top 5 things down at the bottom of your Smart Week.
Or if that isn't enough room, you can certainly allocate a notepad.
Right. But write them down and work on them during work time and nothing else.
That's right.
If you get the big things, the most important things done, you almost always find time for the less important and the really trivial. If you do them in reverse, though, what happens?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Then you get nothing done. And
32 trivial things
That's
done,
right.
but none of the big stuff.
if you've been listening to Michael and me, you know how important we believe morning routine is. So right now, what if you asked for 10 minutes from your family and laid out what your Smart Week is going to look like, and then went to your family members right now and said, here's my plan. What do you think? Will this work? Can I get your commitment that I can have these 2 90-minute blocks, that I can do some work this week so we can generate some income for our family? Get their buy-in.
Yeah, just talking with them probably isn't as impactful as using a visual, because a picture
Is worth $1,000.
dollars.
That's right.
We'll see you on day 22. Stay safe, stay sane, and keep working.